Hey guys, welcome back to Skincare Saturday. So in my last skincare video, I dropped a hint as to what we would be playing in today. Well, moment of truth, guys. So, Skincare Saturday, let's go ahead and take my Halo Beauty fourth bottle, y'all. Fourth bottle. And I've noticed, like, I don't get as many breakouts because usually during my special time of month, I get so many breakouts. I've had one, and it's still healing right here, but that's beside the point. So, hint, hint. We're talking about caffeine for your skin, guys. All right, so iPads. We're gonna talk about those first, like the little under eye mask. This is not the one we're using, but I do have one. This is a ginseng and eucalyptus awakening under eye mask. We're gonna look at the ingredients real quick. Carob, which is like a chocolate, it's a chocolate essentially. Ginseng, cocoa root or cocoa extract, I'm sorry, lavender, rosemary, thyme, eucalyptus, tea tree and peppermint. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay, this is not a good example at all. When you see some eye masks, some of them have like green tea extract, and some of them have caffeine, and some of them have coffee. So green tea actually has a good amount of caffeine in it. So when you see these face masks, these brightening and awakening face mask that have green tea and caffeine and coffee, I'm gonna break it down for you, okay? And we're gonna start with the cup of coffee exfoliating face and body mask. This particular one has agave, coffee, cocoa, coriander, caffeine powder, which I'm assuming is like essentially green tea extract. Okay, anyway, I was really hoping I had one that gave you an actual breakdown as to why caffeine is good for your skin. Okay, so coffee is acidic. It is a very acidic beverage. Caffeine, when it penetrates your skin, think about if you're not me and you don't need like 3 or 4 cups of coffee to get through your day, and you have that initial cup of coffee in the morning. Between the scent, which plays a huge role in this, I'm not even gonna lie to you, the scent alone plays a huge role. Between the scent and then the actual caffeine, think about what it does. It like it gets your heart going. You kind of feel like you can take on the world. That's kind of what it's doing to your face. Like it's getting those the blood flowing, which is going to make you look brighter, more awake. And because caffeine or coffee is acidic, it is going to like kind of exfoliate, which is going to give you a brighter appearance. You're going to look more awake. Now, there is a little DIY hack, and I got some fresh brewed coffee here that has been cold. It's cold, like it's chilled. You would never see me use hot coffee on my face. That's just asking for trouble. When you apply, I'm gonna actually do this, but it smells so good. Okay, so when you apply something cold to your under eye, it depuffifies, and it also helps get rid of some dark circles, which is exactly why you use a cold spoon or a chilled eye pack to help make your eyes look more awake. Now, that being said, before we go in and do all this, let's talk why the scent plays such a huge role in this. Everyone knows the saying, mind over matter. So yes, while it actually is stimulating blood flow to your face, and it is stimulating, like, it's helping brightening your skin, and the cold coffee under your eyes is helping like get rid of dark circles and puffiness and all that good stuff. The smell alone is making you, it's kind of tricking your head into thinking, okay, I've had my coffee, I'm awake now. Just saying. All right, now, here's what we're gonna do today. A little DIY trick. It works better with the like pre-flattened round ones like this. I don't have any. That's actually just a dried up brightening pad, which I am not using on my face. I just kept it overnight for an example. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dig for some cotton swabs here, cotton balls. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stretch out some cotton balls. And I'm gonna match it to where I want it to go on my under eye. That's perfect size right there. I'm gonna just drop these in the coffee. Ready? Drop. And they're already synced to the bottom. So now, that looks really gross, right? All right, I did a trial run of this the other day. My husband looked over and he goes, why do you have doo-doo on your face? It looked like doo-doo. Okay, so we're just gonna place that on our under eye. Be very careful how you do this, by the way. You don't want to get coffee in your eye because, like I said, it is very acidic and it will irritate your eye. So you saw the before. Now we're gonna let these sit for a few minutes as coffee drips down my face. Again, if you are using fresh brewed coffee like me, please chill it first. Do not go shoving hot coffee on your face. It's not gonna do, I mean, it might get the blood pumping, but you're also gonna burn your under eyes, you're gonna irritate your skin, and you don't wanna do that. So, we're gonna let these sit for a few minutes. And we're gonna talk about, while these are sitting, we're gonna talk about the mask. Just the smell alone. I need a sip. Okay, so this is the Lush Cup of Coffee Face and Body Mask. It says kickstart your day with a stimulating blend of fresh ground coffee, kaolin, and agave syrup. I don't know what kaolin is. So we're gonna move on with life. Now, as you can see, there are actual chunks of fresh ground coffee. It smells like a mocha, actually. I do use this on my face, and I'm going to show you how I do it. I talked about it in the previous video, exfoliation, but I'm very, very mindful of the fact that coffee grinds are not perfectly rounded. They do have sharp edges, and I have an itchy nose. So when I apply it, I take a very generous amount on my hand and I lightly press it into my skin, and then I leave it on, and then when I rinse it off, my hands do not touch my face. I'm either A, in the shower using my shower head and rinsing it off, or I am B, just splashing water, glancing up, seeing if it's out of my face, moving on with my life. Okay, so this, we already went through the ingredients. It has agave, which, excuse me, is a sweetener, but it's also what tequila is made for. It has ground coffee, caffeine extract and cocoa and a bunch of other things in it. So it is going to exfoliate your face, but it's also going to get that blood pumping, and it's going to help you look brighter and more awake. Now let's go ahead. So I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know if I've done this before and I still to this day can't figure it out. I don't know if it's the cold, because the coffee just basically came out of the freezer. It's very chilled. I don't know if it's the cold or if it's the acid from the caffeine, but my under eyes do kind of feel tingly. Also, interesting little fact, coffee has a brown tint to it. So you use peaches and oranges and yellows to cancel out dark circles. Am I correct? So that brown tint will leave a slight stain on your skin, thus canceling out some dark circles. Now, it's not a miracle worker. Like, I do feel my under eyes have a nice cooling effect, so they do feel more awake. And you can leave these on longer. I don't like leaving these on too long, because that's just how I am. Like, I don't like leaving a mask on, like an eye mask on, longer than 2 to 3 minutes. But I do feel like my under eyes are, even if it's not actually working, it's a nice little DIY spa thing that I personally like to do. And I know other people like to do stuff like that. So we're just gonna dig straight into the cup of coffee. And like I said, a generous amount. The only thing I don't like about this is it gets under my nails. Okay, so you see what I mean when my husband was like, "Hey, why do you have doo-doo on your face?" It does have agave in there, which, like I said, is a sweetener, so it's sticky. I'm not even gonna lie, if you are not experienced with this product, do not bring it up as far as I'm going with it, because I would hate for someone to get a coffee ground in their eyeball. I've done it. It's not fun. But like I said, I was using my finger and just gently pressing. Okay. So this is what my husband saw the other day. He's like, "Why do you have doo-doo on your face?" It does resemble doo-doo with some coffee grinds on it. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully no one is smearing doo-doo on their face. All right, so I'm gonna let this sit. This package says 5 to 10 minutes. Honestly, I usually let it sit almost 20 minutes. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna let this sit, and we will be back right before I wash it off. I'm gonna go start some laundry. I like to be productive when I do my mask. So I'll probably like clean up my makeup area, get ready for the next video I'm gonna film, but I will be back. So it is rinsed off. I have not put anything on my face. I rinsed it with very, 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 very cold water, and then I just pat my skin dry. So what we're gonna do, I'm going to go in with this 7-day vitamin mist. It has tomato that removes harmful free radicals and purifies skin of unhealthy pollutants for cleaner, healthier appearance. It has a broccoli, which is naturally abundant in vitamins, replenish and provide important nutrient building blocks for your skin. Banana, which delivers important minerals and purification and revitalization properties to strengthen your skin's defense system. Apple, which has tomato, broccoli, banana, apple. Okay. AHA compound penetrates your skin, giving you quick and firm calming hydration lift for firmer, healthier looking skin. cabbage, which rich nutrients calm your undernourished skin and removes impurities while promoting soothing and cooling sensation. And last but not least, carrot, which vitamin A's hydrating benefit helps smooth out dryness and rejuvenates your skin with moisture. So this is a Phyto-6 complex mist, and the rest is in a different language on the back. So I just spray that, and then I go in with my Elf Hydrating Water Essence, and I just put that on back of my hand. As you can see, it is like a thick water, and when you rub your hands together, it looks kind of milky. It's kind of weird, but then I just pat that into my skin. And I don't forget my neck. Okay, so while that dries, we're gonna sit here. We're gonna let it dry. So as you can see, like while this is drying, my skin does look more awake. It does look brighter. It does have a few red spots, but I think that is a combination of the spray and the water essence and pressing it into my skin. But my skin is not irritated per se. Like, it's not stinging. It's not like that's a little breakout that's happening, but it's not stinging. It doesn't feel sensitive. So okay, now we're gonna go in one more. Now that this is dry, we're gonna go in one more time. I'm gonna let that dry. So the whole reason I go in with between every step with a mist is because it just kind of helps. What's the word I'm looking for? Because a mist is so fine, it kind of helps the next product absorb even better. So now I'm going to take some Pixie Skin Treats H2O Skin Drink. This is a gel moisturizer. As you can see, I love this. It's perfectly lightweight for summer. And this spray, while it's dry, it just makes my skin look so moisturized. All right, so I'm gonna rub this in. I'm gonna go in with my Milk Cooling Water stick. And I'm just gonna give my eye an extra boost of hydration and help it look a little more awake. And then I'm gonna finish it off, not with my 7-day spray, but with my Pacifica Crystal Powers spray. And that's it. My skin is nice and hydrated and plump and ready for some makeup application. So, thank you guys for watching this skincare Saturday. I hope you got a pretty good understanding about caffeine and what it does for your skin, and then a nice little demonstration. Now, before we go, I'm going to say I do not do this every day. I literally do this once a week. I pretty much stick to my normal skincare steps. Once a week, I will do like that coffee mask. I will do a sheet mask, and then sometimes I'll do a clay mask. But I don't do the coffee scrub mask more than once a week. I do not want to irritate my skin. I don't want micro tears, which is why I don't rub it in. So I gently pat it in, and then when I'm rinsing it off, my hands do not touch my face. I'm very careful about that. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.